pump up the sound.
Hey, with Priceline VIP Family, you can unlock deals 5 times faster.
Hey, physically, it's clear that I'm the dad.
Okay.
Happy price.
Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got some very interesting bodybuilding updates. So let's start with Nick Walker with a back lat spread shot that he just posted. Now some of you might be thinking, well, what's so special about this shot? I mean, Nick always had a great back, right? No, you would be wrong, halfway wrong. Nick always did have, not really always, but he managed to build a really good back at some point. And yeah, his back double bicep was amazing, but let me refresh your memory about the back lat spread. Before we take a look at the back lat spread, let's check out the back double bicep once again. So here you can see his New York Pro version 2021 and also the Arnold Classic from the same year, and you can see the difference between that year and then you can see on the right his Mr. Olympia 2022 version where his back was significantly improved in the back double bicep. So he improved this pose significantly. It wasn't bad to begin with, but it needed a little bit of improvement, and he did just that. He improved it, and now it's a really good back double bicep. However, back lat spread was a different story. Here you can see him from the Mr. Olympia 2022, his last Mr. Olympia, and it definitely didn't look as good as the back double bicep. Lower body, of course, is still amazing, but as far as the back itself, he wasn't hitting it exactly the best way possible. I think he wasn't really opening up fully. But if I remember correctly, when he would open up more, he would lose all the details in the back. It would just be all washed up. But even like this, he is not fully opened up and you don't see a lot of details. You can't see where the lats are inserting. You can't really see clear lines in the traps and rhomboids. His back lat spread was never a good pose. It was arguably one of his worst poses, along with his front lat spread as well. So his lat spreads both are not very good. The back one is better because of the lower body from behind, but upper body, back itself, the back lat spread wasn't great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great as his back double bicep. Here is 2021, a year before.
So here it was even worse. As you can see, he was more narrow in the shoulders, so he wasn't as wide as he is today. And I think he had even less details. Here he's standing next to Steve Kuklo and Ian Valliere. And honestly, Ian is probably looking the best in this shot overall. Nick is looking more comparable to Steve Kukla. I mean, their backs are more similar here. So Nick definitely needed to make certain improvements in his back, especially the way he's hitting this pose, and improvements to make this pose look better. And I think he accomplished just that. I think he added more meat, more tissue to his lower back. You can see his lower back thickness right now, and it's kind of separating like Hadi Choopan's back in the back lat spread. Not quite as good, but close, definitely much better than ever before. Also, he's opening up way more. His shoulders looking much wider now, and his lats are popping out nicely, and he's not losing any details in his upper back. Now you can clearly see the lines of traps, of rhomboids. Everything is just showing it separated, and he has almost 4 weeks to go. So he's gonna get even more detailed, even more shredded, and it's gonna look just better with time. And man, I gotta tell you, this is why I'm such a fan of Nick Walker. This is the guy that just keeps improving year after year. He's losing all of his weaknesses. Anything that he can change, he is basically changing. I mean, he can't change the length of his legs, unfortunately, or like the shape of his quads and stuff like that. But what he can do, muscularity-wise, he does that. He's extremely devoted, super committed, and when he decides to improve a body part, he obviously always accomplishes that. And that is exactly what bodybuilding is, guys. That's the essence of bodybuilding. Building a body, building up the muscles that you are lacking, improving your weak points, and that is exactly what Nick Walker is doing right now. Now, as far as his conditioning at 4 or 3.5 weeks out of New York Pro, man, it's phenomenal. It's great. He's looking awesome. And I'm gonna make a video about the New York Pro and the preview of it, because a lot of great bodybuilders are entering it, and I think you're gonna have more bodybuilders entering it. But like, as far as Nick Walker potentially losing it, I mean, the only way this can happen is if he comes in completely off. How would it be possible for him to come off if he's in this shape right now? I mean, he needs to mess something up really bad. God forbid, but like maybe another injury, or I don't know, he does some crazy new peak week protocol that backfires. But if he doesn't do anything special and just cruise into the show, yeah, he's got it. He's got it, let's be real. I don't think anybody can beat him, but like, there are a lot of guys. It's not like 2 or 3 guys. There is like 5, 6 great bodybuilders doing the New York Pro. Some of them are like top 8 or top 6 Olympians potentially. So it's not gonna be easy, like defeating them all. But as long as he comes in, you know, like this, basically, maybe a tad bit drier, if that much, I think there are only 3 guys, maybe 4, that can stop Nick Walker right now. And of course, that's Derek Lunsford, Hadi Choopan, and Samson Dauda, and let's say one more guy, like an improved version of Hunter Labrada, Andrew Jack, or Brandon Curry. But the guys who are doing the New York Pro are like top 8 at best. So yeah, as long as everything goes well for Nick, he's got this, but it's not in the bag yet. Let's wait and see. All right, the next guy I wanted to talk about is Guduito, who just posted a new photo. Now, is this photo new? Is it recent, or is it from his prep files? I don't know, and I don't think anybody can know really. Yeah, sure, he looks very dry. It's probably from his peak week, because I don't think he walks around looking this dry, but it's not impossible. And I wanted to mention this because I watched Nick Strength and Power's video. I clicked on it because he said something about Guduito doing the New York Pro as well, and I thought maybe he had some new information. But what he was saying is basically that based on his previous video, this video, Guduito doesn't look like he's gonna do the New York Pro. I don't want to sound like a hater, but that's kind of exactly what I'm gonna do. This is basically the reason why I didn't like to watch Nick Strength and Power even before I made my channel, because the guy doesn't understand bodybuilding. He doesn't have any experience. He doesn't know that after a show, when you are super shredded, you can literally eat junk food all day long for like a week, And then you just do a depletion, you increase your water, you keep your salt low, you do a lot of cardio, you go back to the prep mode, and
First you hear it, then you feel it. That's the crunchy, melt in your mouth feeling of Ritz Toasted Chips. A good feeling.
trying to take a nap.
What's the matter? Huh?
It's almost time to ride. Creaking like
In today's world, password risk is on the rise, but you aren't going to solve.
The complicated wire. Oh my god. Save me, game.
Eddie is the equivalent of Victor. You know, I'm going to call it right now that over time that might be the case, where it's like, it's a Victor story. The people that are like not great at the game or are that think they're really good, I'll admit it, I'm not good.
I embrace that. But the people that think they're good will say these characters are
that are actually good with a ton of experience, and they're like, no, these characters are linear and they don't work. Because again, high-level Tekken is a completely different game than intermediate and advanced Tekken. Completely different. Problem is that this game is badly balanced. You cannot choose your favorite character. Welcome to fighting games, man. Welcome to the struggle. Hold on a second. Holy fucking nipples. The delay. Sorry. Fudge. Big Fudge. Okay, I haven't fought Arena with Jin very much. This guy's PC is on fire. Or is it my PC that's on fire? My PC's on fire. Why is it on fire, bro? Oh my god, my PC's on fire. That's weird. I think it's like 58 frames. What the hell's going on here, NVIDIA? That's fine.
Hi everybody, it's your wellness partner Shelby from ShopRite, and today I am going to be showing you how to make something delicious and very versatile using your air fryer. Maybe you have one. I'll be honest with you. A couple years ago when I got my first air fryer, the box spent a lot of time in the trunk of my car because I was very afraid of knowing how to use it. Now I think there are so many applications for it, and it's such a time saver, and it's going to make your proteins taste perfect, especially salmon. When you make your salmon this way, I'm not sure you're going to go back to making it any other way. So first what you want to do is cube up the salmon. Do your best to keep them even if you can, but if some get crispier than others, that's going to be just fine. Part of why you want to cube it is one of the ways to make salmon really delicious is to get that crispy outside, and by cubing it, you're going to amplify more space. All of that surface area on the little cubes is going to give you more space to get that crisp from the air fryer. We're going to toss it in a bowl, and we're going to add some spice. So we are first going to add a little bit of olive oil. The recipe calls for a quarter cup. You really just need enough to coat if you're someone who's watching your saturated fat or overall fat intake. Obviously the saturated fat being lower in the olive oil, but you just don't need as much. You could even do a spritz if you want to. And then for flavor, we're going to add some smoky maple seasoning. And that smoky flavor is going to mimic the grill, mimic an outdoor smoker, but you're using the air fryer, so you're kind of cheating it. And you want to get a lot on there, about a tablespoon.
Did you know some dish soaps don't remove all the grease, even with scrubbing?
What? I just cleaned them.
Try Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease and food residue. That's why Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil. Dawn Platinum cleans to the squeak.
Hiding in the shadows where we don't belong. From this cosmic viewpoint, Earth hangs in the vastness of space. A canvas of clouds, continents, and oceans. In this intricate dance of life, nature's resilience meets human ingenuity in a captivating tale. Here we find ourselves in a peculiar setting, the urban jungle. Amidst the concrete and steel, a remarkable species emerges, the Eobuddius greenus, commonly known as skullcandy ecobuds. A species that stands out for its noble features, ecobuds reduce their impact on an already overflowing sea of plastic and battery waste, and defy the norm by foregoing a built-in case battery. Yet this departure from tradition is no hindrance. Instead, it reveals a symbiotic relationship with their human counterparts. In a display of remarkable adaptability, ecobuds can swiftly recharge, using the resource ever present in the human domain, the ubiquitous cell phone battery. Come along as we journey through the brain's intricate pathways, witnessing a dance of dopamine, neuroceptors celebrating the ecstasy of exceptional audio fidelity. As we venture onto land, we witness the ecobuds, true environmental stewards, carve a path towards ecological consciousness. Behold, a wintry lane, a landscape transformed by the delicate touch of winter's icy fingers. Watch as an impetuous snowboarder descends with exhilarating precision. The ecobuds emerge from the frosty embrace unharmed. The water-resistant marvels showcase their impervious exterior, effortlessly repelling the icy onslaught. Make no mistake, this is no ordinary exoskeleton. Made of 65% post-consumer recycled plastics, this unexpected composition demonstrates a commitment to sustainability, ensuring a greener future for the audio enthusiasts of the world. And there, in that recyclable packaging, we witness the circle of life. A parcel that returns to Earth, leaving barely a trace but memories of music and a cleaner environment. In the vast ecosystem of audio accessories, the ecobuds stand out as a species worth celebrating. A harmonious blend of technology and conservation. Truly a testament to the wonders of nature and human ingenuity.
Who's hot? Hot like my bank account. It's almost time to ride. Yeah. I'm very antsy. I need to ride. So, I just want to say I love you all. I hope you all have a great day. And I'll be writing. You can check me out in about maybe I think I can be online in 20 minutes. 20 minutes I will be online. I can do it. Let's go. Love, love.